Welcome to the Voice of Reason Sports Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the show, leave a comment, and click that like button. Let's talk some basketball.
Yeah,
NBA
man.
playoffs, man. Yes, sir.
Next round is shaping up.
Yes, it is. It is. But unfortunately for me, my Pelicans, man, they look terrible. Hey,
Yeah.
they had. It just seems to me like the Oklahoma City Thunder. Every shot that they made just seemed easy. Seemed like they wasn't working hard. SGA, he's so smooth.
Yeah.
He's so smooth in his stop and go and change of pace. Oh man, this kid is special, man. And he was making it look so easy. And when the Pelicans scored, they made it look so hard, man. I mean, dude, it was looking like 90s basketball. The Pelicans were scoring 90 points. Like 90 points a game. That was like, what are the New York Knicks from the 90s?
Right.
Like, why are we struggling so hard, man? But
yeah, man. I think this is where that injury stuff that Zion does hurts.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because they could have used an extra explosive player in the paint. You
Yep.
know, one additional person that they have to deal with. You know,
But that's the thing about it. Like,
besides him, y'all were coming back to full strength. Like Larry Nance was coming back. You know, you had Valanciunas. I thought they might have been saving him for the playoffs or something because toward the end of the season they kept on reducing his minutes. I don't know what that was about, but when you got somebody like Valanciunas in there, a big guy who can rebound, you don't reduce his minutes.
well, see, that was the coaching error.
Yes,
I didn't like that move either because we had an advantage with Valanciunas, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think the coach was, basically putting the blame on Valanciunas on the defensive side because of the matchups that they kept getting caught in with the pick and roll.
Right.
And so Valanciunas was the slowest guy out there because he's the biggest guy.
Yep.
But I thought his defense was solid, was better than Larry Nance Jr., who they kept subbing in for Valanciunas in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Go small. But it was like, well, now you no longer have the advantage.
Yeah. You don't have the size advantage.
You don't have the size advantage anymore. So Holmgren and Nance, it was evenly matched. But when Valanciunas was in, Holmgren couldn't handle him, and he was getting in foul trouble.
Yep.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, Holmgren's, his strategy was to stay outside and shoot threes, and for Valanciunas out there. But to me, that takes him away from the rim and takes him away from grabbing rebounds. So it was like, okay, let him shoot the three. So that's why I kind of fall Willie Green on this, and that's why I think there's no more excuses. You got way too much talent on this team. Even without Zion out on the floor, you have Brandon Ingram, you got CJ McCollum, you got an up-and-coming player and Trey Murphy. You got a very good defensive player in Jones. And it's like you can't get a game in the playoffs.
Right. I just always thought that they would I just always thought that they would be able to score more points than they were. I mean, I get it. The playoffs is going to be more defense, is going to be more the possession is going to be more, valuable.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going to be just running and gunning as much. But got 89 points.
Dude, they were struggling. Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't win a game scoring 89 points.
89 points. Not in today's NBA.
Not in today's NBA. People scoring 300 in a game.
Right.
You can't do that. And then that's why I was saying I felt that Zion being there
it would have made a difference.
Would have made a hell of a difference as far as your scoring. Because when he's healthy and he's near the basket, it's hard to stop that dude because he's so explosive, man. And he's that big and he's that explosive, man.
Yeah.
And when you don't have that, now you're relying on the finesse of Ingram and McCollum.
Yeah. And Ingram was getting shut down. Like this, they had him the clamps on Ingram. It was not pretty out there for Ingram, dude. He looked really bad. And I don't know. I don't want to, crap on him, but, it could be the result of, he's still, I think, the lingering knee injury that he had. Like, he only had 8 points in his elimination game. That's not good. That's your star player.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 points.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's not good. And CJ McCollum, he scored 20, but he was struggling. So
yeah. And that was in 39 minutes too.
Yeah.
If you're on the court for 39 minutes, you score 8 points. You tell me what's happening. What's going on?
Right. You got some explaining to do.
You got some explaining to do. Yeah. I mean, Valanciunas did what he was supposed to do, and particularly that game. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like the weakest link was Ingram. He's supposed to be the best scorer.
Yeah, he's supposed to be the best scorer, and Trey Murphy is supposed to be the best shooter on the team. He had 7.
He's supposed to be the best shooter, 3-pointer. Set him up on the side, give him a spot up shot. Yeah, he's supposed to be that guy.
He was 1 for 7 from 3.
Yes,
that's terrible.
Shooting day.
Yeah,
a terrible shooting day.
Yeah,
but it's a shame that Zion came back and then dies right there.
Yeah,
right there at the end of the game. I mean, right when you really need him in the playoffs.
In a great game against the Lakers, he had 40 points. He was playing outstanding.
Yes.
This was probably his best season as a pro. He played in 70 games this season.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. And he definitely was a difference maker out there, man, no doubt.
Oh, yeah. And the playoffs.
He fills up the stat sheet. Like
he does.
A couple blocks, he'll get a steal, score 25 points, and have 8 or 9 rebounds,
And this is the type of game. This is, the playoffs. This is when you rely on your star players like Jalen Brunson. You know what I'm saying? Leading the Knicks, Embiid, leading the 76ers. Your star players, this is when they show up. Murray, I'm talking with the Nuggets, showing up, hitting 2 game-winning shots to close out the Lakers. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
There's some good games, man. It's good games, man. Right now, the Knicks and the 76ers are in OT, so.
Oh, we went to OT.
It's an OT, man. It's in Maxey's having a hell of a game, man.
Wow.
He's already up to 44 points right now.
Oh, 44.
44, man. They got a 4-point lead with 1 minute and 22 seconds left in the game. So,
man, and they're winning too. Yeah, they're winning the game.
They're winning the game, man. They're winning the game. So, trying to stave off elimination from the Knicks. This has been a great series between these 2 teams.
Yes.
Yeah. Like the Lakers and Nuggets was a great series, even though it ended 4-1. I mean, they have 2 game-winning shots in the same series. That's crazy, yo.
Yep. Same person.
Yeah.
And I mean, even this one is 3-1 right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's still been close games though. It hasn't really been blowout city. Like for instance, in that the Cleveland Orlando.
Oh yeah. Each game has been a blowout.
Yeah, every home team been blowing out the away team.
Yeah.
In 4 straight games.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about 20 and 25-point wins,
Yeah.
And that's hard to do in such a low scoring game because they also were scoring on the unders. You know what I'm saying? They also went the unders. So that's hard to do when you get an under and still beat the team by 20 points.
Right. Yeah.
Do. But yeah, man. Oh, I did not know they went to overtime.
Yeah, it's in overtime, man. So had to check that out. But yeah, man, like Charles Barkley said, man, my Pelicans, man, they don't deserve to go to Cancun. They can go to Galveston, go to the dirty beaches in Galveston, Texas.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if you've ever been to Galveston, but boy, that beach, that water is not blue.
Nah, never been.
I've been there for the Kappa Beach Party, man. I don't know if they still do that, but this was like back in the 90s. They used to do the Kappa Beach Party down there, and I went for that. And I was like, man, that's the beach? Like, oh, my God. It's awful.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to find this game so I can watch these last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I can't find a channel. I keep turning to Orlando game. Shoot, I'm trying to catch the last little bit of this game, man.
Yeah, man, it's a good game, man. Let's go and wrap this thing up, man. So I can go see that joint too, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's
Yeah.
wrap this thing up. Hey, thanks for joining us. Again, we do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week, man. Let's go check out this game.
I'll gotta go see this one.
Yes, sir.